Hey everyone, I'm Ryan, and on this episode of Baking with Ryan, I'm making a mint chocolate stripe cake. This cake tastes exactly like mint chocolate chip ice cream, it looks amazing, and it tastes amazing. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. The ingredients you'll need to make the mint chocolate cake are 4 8-inch chocolate chip cakes that I've dyed green. You'll also need vanilla buttercream, chocolate chips, heavy cream, mint extract, green food coloring, and blue food coloring. First, let's flavor the buttercreams. To make the mint buttercream, add in green food coloring, blue food coloring, and mint extract. Then, stir the frosting together using a spatula. What blue food coloring is going to do, it's going to ensure that the frosting is a perfect mint color. Here's what the finished frosting should look like. Next, I'm making a chocolate buttercream. Start by microwaving chocolate chips for 1 minute. After a minute, stir the chocolate and microwave it again. Repeat the process until your chocolate is smooth. After 5 minutes of letting the chocolate cool, stir the chocolate into the frosting. My chocolate frosting was a light brown color, but if you want a darker color, just add more melted chocolate. Before assembling the cake, I'm going to level all 4 cake layers. To assemble the cake, start by spreading a dab of chocolate frosting on the middle of the cake board. This frosting will secure down the first cake layer. Evenly measure out 2 scoops of chocolate frosting on the first cake layer. This will ensure that there's the same amount of frosting in between each layer. Next, spread out the frosting with an offset spatula. For a fun effect, sprinkle mini chocolate chips between every cake layer. This is going to make the cake look even more like mint chip ice cream. Repeat the cake stacking process with all 4 layers. The next step is crumb coating the cake in mint buttercream. Start by piling the buttercream on top of the cake. Now, spread out the buttercream using an offset spatula. Once the buttercream is hanging over the side of the cake, start spreading it out. Continue spreading the frosting out until the entire cake is covered. Once it's completely frosted, refrigerate the cake for 20 minutes as we make our chocolate ganache. This recipe is going to be super easy. Start off by microwaving the heavy cream in a microwave-safe bowl. After being microwaved for 1 minute, pour in the chocolate chips. Let the mixture sit for 2 minutes. Then stir the mixture together using a spoon. The finished ganache should look like this. Now, pour the ganache into a squeeze bottle. I use a funnel to ensure that there's no spilling. All you have to do now is put on a cap and place the ganache in the fridge. Now that the cake is out of the fridge, let's start making the stripes. Start by piping 2 rings of chocolate frosting. Then pipe 2 more rings of mint frosting and repeat the process till you get to the top. Next, spread out the frosting using a cake scraper. I'll link this one in the description below. After the stripes are completely smooth, place the cake in the fridge one last time. Now, begin to make the drips. The more pressure you use, the farther down the drip will go. Next, cover the top of the cake in chocolate ganache and spread it out with an offset spatula. For a fun effect, mix in some chocolate frosting with the ganache. Last but not least, sprinkle on some more mini chocolate chips. And the cake is done. All that's left now is to cut a slice and enjoy. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button.